Hey, PeachBud23 here. Thanks for coming back to another reaction video. If this is the first time checking out this channel, a little background on myself. I was a corporal in the United States Marine Corps where I served as an 0311 or infantryman from 2015 to 2019. Went on two deployments from going to Kuwait on my first one and going back to Kuwait on my second one and spending some time in Syria. Wow, I really messed that one, that intro up. Whatever. Links to the original video and channel are going to be down in the description below, so go ahead and make sure that you check them out. So, the Marines 54-hour final test, essentially the Crucible. I want to see what is going to get cutesied up for the camera, see whether or not the DIs are going to actually act the way DIs actually act. Which quick funny story. There was a guy from a different platoon who his senior DI didn't like him and told him he was not going to graduate with his platoon. On the Crucible, he got recycled, so he had to do the Crucible again. Good times. Very good times. So let's go ahead and get into the actual video.
Ah, my leg! Ah!
This Marine Corps.
Hey, wait, hold on one sec. Martinez, look at that. I assure you that's not me. I assure you. I did have these glasses though. These glasses weren't that bad. People said they looked dorky. I actually thought they looked pretty good.
This Marine Corps recruit isn't actually injured.
My leg! Ah!
He's playing the role of a wounded.
Oh my god. He just got kicked in the face. Oh, some of that dirt probably went in his mouth too. Why does he have his fast rubbing gloves on? I don't know the reasoning for that. A lot of skull dragging from what it seems what the other people are doing. Assuming that they're gonna have to get him past whatever line they have to get to as well. When we did it, it was in very dry ground. It was not muddy, so I'm assuming this is more Parris Island. So it's probably not going to involve the Reaper then. Well, I mean, obviously it's not because it's not over there. But when we were doing this, we were skull dragging. I had the most cut up elbows, cut up knees as possible. It was painful to go like farther, but we had one dude who was somehow like passing us by quite a bit of distance. And then the guy saying like, "Why the hell is he all the way in front of you that far?" Because I was like the second guy, right? And I go, it hurts. It hurts. I'm pretty sure it feels a lot less worse in soft ground though.
Marine during a simulated casualty evacuation.
Does he have him on his back? Oh, wait, he's got him in his back, dragging him with his feet. Okay, I was going to say, because typically we would have our rifle on our back, but, you know, he's got someone back there, so, okay.
All of you draw faster now! Aye, sir!
And his fellow recruits have to drag him, inch by inch, to safety.
It's not a comfortable thing to carry someone on your back and drag them through the mud.
No!
You sweat more in training, so you bleed less in combat.
It's part of their.
Wait a minute. Flagging the crap out of your buddy right there. That's interesting. They don't have any RCOs. And again, RCOs are expensive, and I have seen people break them by them falling down or just banging them up a little too much. I don't remember if in boot camp we got. I'm pretty sure we did. We had the Vector or Vicker slings. The one that because this. Oh wait, no, it is this one, right? It's just a different color. Because yeah, here's the little. You make it tighter or looser. Yeah, I didn't see it because it was like a black color. The ones I typically saw were the what would you call it? Like the brown color, coyote brown. Yeah.
It's part of their final test at boot camp, known as the Crucible, a 54-hour event that all recruits must complete.
Fox, you're breaking down! Aye, sir!
Insiders spent 4 days at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in Parris Island, South Carolina, to chronicle one company.
Oh, that was a pretty damn good job. Let me know if you went to West Coast or East Coast. Personally, from what I heard, is that the West Coast, the East Coast was horrible as far as because the weather, the humidity, the swamps, the damn wildlife. From what I heard it was miserable over there. That they would literally have to be sometimes stuck in the water. Somebody said that they were stuck in the prone in like 2 or 3 foot water. I'm like, bro, that's not even in the prone. You are swimming at that point. MCRD, we've got our own things, right? We got the heat, more the dry heat, I guess. We got a lot of sand, not really desert, just a lot of sand, which sounds weird. But we got a lot of damn hills. I heard that East Coast wasn't very hilly. But, you know, personally, I mean, I would have to go to Paris Island, right, to check it out. I guess Paris Island is definitely more secluded, and you don't necessarily have like an airport or civilization directly outside. So I guess that feeling might also make it a little more difficult mentally on you.
Company taking on the challenge, the last step before officially becoming Marines.
Company, attention!
The crucible occurred.
Oh, okay, so this is pretty recent, right? Because it still had the mask. Good finger discipline. All of you, good finger discipline. Although I do see them... What were these things called? Not the sling on the rifle, but the little thing that I guess helps keep up your war belt. This guy's got it really tight. That's why it's going up quite a bit. They look like suspenders almost. I never saw anybody use them at all. We were always issued them. This guy has it under his mouth. Interesting. I thought they would have had every single one of them have a green one, but you know.
In week 11 of the Marine Corps' 13-week boot camp. The day before, recruits from the gender-integrated hotel company assemble in front of their barracks for a briefing.
Oh, really? Huh. As far as I know, they always, trained at the same place. All females went to Paris Island, but they still kept them separate, so... Okay, so they did eventually end up integrating them together. Okay, interesting. Is that an admin pouch? I don't remember getting an admin pouch in boot camp. I believe I got my first one in SOI.
Although female recruits have trained at Paris Island since 1949, gender-integrated companies didn't emerge until 2019.
Oh, so I got out as soon as that happened, or at least probably when it was starting to happen.
As of January 2021, this group of recruits was the most gender-diverse company of enlisted recruits in the history of the Marine Corps.
Where's all their RCOs? Maybe there's a shortage, I don't know. Or maybe they do things differently in Paris Island.
And among those in hotel company are a brother and sister from Georgia, 21-year-old Lázaro Cisneros and his 19-year-old sister, Myra.
My sister and me are here doing the Crucible together. We're in the same company. We usually don't see each other often, but we always get like a glimpse of each other.
It's actually motivating, just being able to see him be there. I know that there's somebody here that knows me. He's going through this with me. He knows the pain I'm...
I don't know. Is that the sweater? Okay. Obviously, typically you have a shirt, but whatever. Can you tell by their voices a little bit how their voices are kind of... It's very noticeable, at least to me, to see that their voices have cracked already before, right? It happens to everybody. My first week, my voice was gone. And then eventually you start to get used to actually being able to yell. So, okay.
I'm going through.
At 0200 or 2 a.m., it's lights on in the squad bays of hotel company.
Hit it, gun. Lights! Get on now!
All right, let's check this out. Okay. Definitely different types of Foot Locker. Then again, I don't know if these changes also happen at MSRD as far as like it being recently. Do they have the rifles? Oh no, it looked like a rifle, but yeah. Got the towels here. I don't remember having our uniforms. This looks like... What is that? Is that the cover? Right? Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, boots. Kind of like this. We have a little Go Fasters. Damn it. We have our shower shoes as well. Rax looks almost pretty damn identical. Holy damn, this guy got out of bed really fast. But at 02, I don't think so. No, I don't think so one bit. I believe they were literally required to give you 8 hours of sleep. So, I mean, because technically, since you didn't have a watch, the only watch was on the front post. You never really knew really what time it was unless you physically checked. Holy crap. I don't know if you guys heard that honking. Yeah. Big difference in the Foot Lockers, though. Big difference. These are way bigger than the ones that we had. And a lot of times they wouldn't lock down. So sometimes you would get people trying to like helping each other, and they're trying to like jump on it to get it to close before they count it down.
1, 2, 3, 55, 56.
We had to rush, very stressful.
Oh, never walk around barefooted, man. You don't know what's going on there. Jesus.
Thinking about how the day was going to go.
Recruits don their desert utility uniforms.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on.
The day was going to go.
Recruits don their desert utility.
Yo, what was this? Oh my God. But yeah, dude, oh my God, this is bringing back some memories. Canteen label. Everything had a damn label on it, man. And it had to be a certain way. And you would get inspected on it too.
Uniforms, known as desert camis.
Fold the first sheet with you and your rack mate now.
They square away their racks.
Also, man, these guys are way more in your face, yelling at you. This is obviously just for the camera, right? To not make it seem as intimidating.
And ready their gear, which weighs about 50 pounds. While some recruits may be smiling now.
Oh, did DI catch you smiling, man? It's not good. It's not good.
Now, they won't be for long. After one final trip to the head, the recruits form up outside to officially begin.
Whoa, wait a minute. These guys slept in an actual barracks. Or squad bay, whatever you want to call it. Let me tell you what my MCRD experience was going into the Crucible. One, we slept in a big building, right? Yes, we slept inside, but we slept in our ISO mats, sleeping bags, and whatnot. We didn't get to sleep in a bed. We got like, what, 4 hours of sleep a night, which wasn't too bad. People would have firewatch, but it was only be for like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. I was lucky enough to only have it once. Some people had it multiple times. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, but then every night, or I guess it's only 2 nights, right? We go back to sleep in that one little big building, and then the last day we go up early as hell in the morning, and we climb up the Reaper. And then once you make it up there, get your EGA, you're officially become Marines.
In the Crucible.
We all understand what that means, right?
Yes, sir.
You should probably scream aloud.
Also, we did not have our flashlights at this time. We didn't even have these flashlights. I think I got these only when I went to the fleet. Obviously, you're going to have your road guards, right? I mean, then again, I don't know where exactly what the route is over there on the East Coast. Yeah, I mean, 50 pounds, not too bad. And obviously, a lot of the time, they're probably not going to be carrying it through the actual obstacles, just from point A to point B.
Loud.
Their first task, a long hike in the cold darkness.
Yes, sir.
Approximately 6 miles in length, so nothing too arduous for the beginning, but just enough that they understand, like, hey, you're on your own. We're not getting you bussed out there. You're gonna walk out there just like you're gonna walk back.
I will say it had some of the most biggest blisters from the Crucible I've ever had in my life.
554. So everyone get a count for your own team.
When the sun comes up, the events of day 1 begin.
Corporal Dunham immediately alerted his fellow Marines to the threat.
Each Crucible event is inspired by an actual occurrence in Marine Corps history.
Corporal Dunham covered the grenade with his helmet and body.
And before
What was the one? If you're in the MCRD, or obviously we did it in Camp Pendleton. What was it called? The Basilon's Hill or Basilon's something, right? Where you had to take these ammo cans up a big ass hill. Oh my God, that one killed me mentally.
Before the event begins, the squad leader educates the group on its historical significance.
He saved the lives of at least 2 fellow Marines. All gear should be on. You are facing forward. Line it up. 2 columns. Pick it up.
This group begins with an enhanced obstacle course.
I don't know why you're smiling when you're struggling with a simple obstacle.
Aye, sir.
Huh?
Get on the bar.
Not really a hard obstacle. It just looks like the old course, really. I mean, and honestly, it's kind of fun. I'm assuming it's not as fun though when you're doing it with gear. Although they're only wearing really Kevlar and their war belt.
So the obstacle course is out there. They've seen it all before. It's just now we're adding a couple of more factors in there to make it more difficult.
Now they also need to safely transport 35-pound ammo cans across the course.
All right, I got it.
When recruits fail to negotiate the obstacle,
15 burpees. Let's go.
their drill instructor orders them to do burpees,
Whoa.
9.
and they're punished as a
Also, where are the rifles? You had the rifle on you the whole time as well. But honestly, a lot of the obstacles, again, some of them were kind of tricky as far as figuring out how to complete them. One of them was like this tire swings that we had to get past. We got into like the second or third. We didn't really know how to get through it until the DI showed us, right? He's like, y'all ever watch Donkey Kong? And it was like kind of swinging back and forth. And then eventually use the momentum to grab into the next one. Same thing, use some momentum. And there was the one with the wall where we couldn't get up the last person just because we couldn't think of a way. We tried using like a rifle, make him grab one of the buttstock, and we'll pull him up. Probably shouldn't have left the heaviest guy for the last one. Even though it sounds good in theory, it was a lot harder to get him up, or it was hard for him to even get like a good running start to be able to kick himself up.
group. Although this recruit was able to conquer the obstacle, her fellow recruits were not.
All of you get down 15 burpees. I'm in.
So she had to pay alongside them.
I don't got no grip.
Go.
Yeah, go.
Grab onto the damn bar.
Got no grip because of those gloves, man. I don't know why you guys are having them. I mean, sure, it's doable, but it's gonna be a lot more annoying, right? With those types of gloves.
Wow, look, it's not that hard, correct?
I said. Yes, sir. She said. I'm just gonna think about all good stuff right now. Fruit punch, Pepsi.
If I the last time I remember talking when I was in line like that, I was going to the gas chamber, and I cracked a joke, and my buddy was in front of me, laughed, and then all of a sudden, drill instructor came out, started yelling in our faces, made us go to the front of the line. So we didn't have a really good amount of time to be able to put on our gas mask until we were actually in. And it was kind of hard doing it on the move, so I kind of came to a complete stop once I was inside, and then I put it on. So I'm surprised the DI is not getting in his face right now. I mean, maybe for the camera.
Miami, sunny.
Yeah, we got some sun, but no heat.
That's crazy.
Only 6 hours into the crucible, and tensions are starting to flare.
Yeah, you're still doing the same thing.
Sir.
Yo, you want to freaking roll your eyes at me?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
'Cause I literally just saw you do that.
No, sir.
So a lot of times they could get frustrated because they're cold, they're uncomfortable.
No, sir.
You got an action problem?
No, sir.
Execute the daggum training.
Yes, sir.
That's a very common thing that we see.
And honestly, in these points, when you can let off some aggression, hitting this, or when you do the boxing stage, or you're doing like bugle sticks, get a lot of that aggression out. I mean, obviously, people are going to get pissed off. I mean, then again, like you said, the weather just, I guess, boot camp's not hard, it's just very annoying, and you can get out a lot of that stress in here, right?
Oftentimes the recruits just correct themselves though, because at this point, they already know what's right and what's wrong.
Fortunately, they'll soon have a chance to blow off steam when they step inside a structure known as the Octagon.
I want to see some viciousness and some intensity, dude!
First,
Get her in the face!
recruits fight each other with bugle sticks.
Again!
They're tired, they're hungry, and now we're pitting them against each other. At some point, you are going to be face to face with somebody through all these conditions, and you're still going to have to be aggressive enough to win.
Penalty box. I'm sure. Get out.
The winner of the bout runs through a hatch below a sign that says Devil Dogs.
Winner, loser, get out.
The loser reports to the penalty box,
Embarrassing.
where they perform a series of planks and other exercises intended to motivate them to avoid returning there.
Get out, go away.
And and they soon get a chance to redeem themselves. All recruits face off again in one-on-one body sparring.
I think this is a way to just kind of keep them on their toes and keep them cognizant of their actions or the other person's actions.
See, the reason why I enjoyed the boxing section when I was in was because I got to go against a dude who I did not like. And so he was taller than me, so he had to reach down to try to hit me. Because obviously we're not going to hit in the face, you know, we do body shots. Oh my God, when I tell you it felt so good to get this dude, even to the time where you audibly hear him go, oh my God, that was so good.
Actions.
Recruits are only allowed to strike the body, with no punches allowed above the neck. But stray punches do sometimes land.
Alright, now I gotta throw all this gear away.
And injuries can occur.
Alright, what company is this? Hotel company, sir. Hotel company? Yes, sir.
There's a saying in the Corps that every Marine is first and foremost a rifleman. Recruits spend 2 weeks devoted to marksmanship during boot camp.
Good to go?
Yes, sir. During the Crucible, recruits combine the skills they've learned on the firing range with movement in a simulated squad attack.
Alright, so first, it's gonna be cover and move. I see. Alright? And then automatically you're going to movement under fire, right? If people are shooting at you, you're automatically gonna go to the prone, right? You're not gonna give yourself that easy target, right? Yes, sir.
The squads move together through a wooded area.
Yeah, it's so not, I guess not funny, but you could definitely pick up a lot more things, especially when you have more time actually doing squad-based tactics. You see how pretty close they are, even though it's during the day. I'm assuming it's 2 different squads, although they seem very close to each other. That is the case. Probably not. I mean, if it is the same squad, it's probably like more of an attack column, but you can see a whole bunch of little things. You know, I don't know if this guy's the farthest one in the back. If he is, you know, turn around every now and then, make sure no one's following you guys. Keep your head on a swivel, looking around, you know, not just left and right, up, down, everywhere. So I wonder how they're going to do. I mean, I don't necessarily remember. I mean, we had like little obstacles or little training sections where we actually did some of this, but I don't think we ever did it in a squad. Not that I can remember.
Before they reach the entrance to the range.
So you're gonna stay tight to this tree line. You're gonna run.
Oh, so we never got blanks to do this. We just had to go bang, bang, bang. Would have been a little more interesting with blanks though.
Go. 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 Go right here.
Rolling.
Move.
Recruits fire blank.
I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. You really need to be sprinting, right? And also making sure that your guy to your left or to your right is not getting too close to you, is not going to be bounding, and then eventually he ends up being almost directly in front of you, right? So pretty cognizant as far as like when you're moving. I was always told like quickly look left, look right before you bound, and then that way you can actually tell like, hey, do I need to shift a little bit? You know, kind of what do you need to do? And also drop immediately to the ground. I mean, because you still have rounds probably coming at you, so you want to stay on the prone as much as possible. Like, essentially, don't do a Medal of Honor rush is what they would call it. So I'm up, he sees me, I'm down. Immediately go down. You should only be running for maybe like a second or 2. And once your buddy starts shooting, then you know, you can move again and then just do a whole leapfrog. It gets a lot more difficult when you start to get to more a squad. Even you could even do a platoon one, although it again gets very tricky. As far as organizing all that, ensuring everyone's moving with each other online.
Rounds during the event, which simulates providing cover for their fellow recruits while they advance.
You're gonna come back like to that berm. Stay alive.
By now, these recruits have worked up an appetite.
What is that? It's supposed to be Santa Fe rice and beans, but I really don't taste the rice.
Feel her on that, man. I feel her. As far as MREs went, we had 3 MREs. I think for the whole time, and for the most part, it wasn't really too much of an issue. I think on the last night, though, somehow, some way, someone got some MREs, like a big stack of them, and they had some of the good stuff, like some of the actual desserts, and we just started kind of gorging on them because I mean it was gonna be the last day, but for the most part, eating on the go. We might have a little bit of time after an obstacle. If we do, then we can eat a little more relaxed. But for the most part, kind of just eating on the go.
They're used to going to the chow.
Yum. I don't know what that black stuff is. Is that the jam? If it is, I never really opened it at all. Oh my god, this bread. That bread was disgusting, man.
Getting 3 square meals a day. Now they're going to be receiving essentially field rations, right? Our meals ready to eat MREs.
These are spicy. I know they're jalapeno.
Typically, a single MRE counts as 1 meal. For the Crucible, recruits have to ration 5 MREs over the course of the event.
Alright, so that's going to end the first half of this video just because the time is going pretty far. Because obviously, I had a lot more stuff to say with this one. 2 things. 1, we got 3. Positive we got 3. I don't remember getting 5 MREs for the Crucible. Now, as far as the part says about the rifleman, I mean, one of the things that's kind of debated here and there, right? My staff sergeant definitely did not believe every Marine was a rifleman. Now, technically, can every Marine shoot? Yes, because they do shoot at least once a year. But as far as being able to actually be accurate is a whole different story. A lot of those people who are more on the admin side, who didn't get a whole lot of chance to shoot, typically didn't do well on the range. Hey, that's just because they don't get a lot of time to do that because they have a different type of MOS that requires them to do other stuff. Now, if you talk about riflemen, as far as like being in an actual line company and being able to actually have to go and engage the enemy, obviously 0311s, right, for example, going to be a lot more trained, have a lot more opportunity to be able to do it, run ranges with squad-based tactics, some fire team, platoon, company ones, and it's honestly just, you have more of a chance to gain experience, and that's pretty much what it is. And you also have people who have experience to be able to pass on to you. So if it's riflemen in terms of everyone can shoot or knows how to shoot, yes. Whether or not it's more along the lines of someone who can do the job of an infantryman, because when I think of infantryman or just a rifleman in general, as someone who can go engage the enemy. That's the way I see it. I don't know how everyone else sees it. I know people see it differently. Some people, it's just like a solid line that if you're not a grunt, then you're not a rifleman at all. And it's like, okay, I guess I can see it either way, but let me know what you think down in the comments below. In any case, though, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. Thank you for your patience. And I'll see you all in the next video.